We typically view human history as a straight, grueling climb. We start in the dirt, discover fire, and eventually build up to steel and glass. Then we find sites like the Longzhou Caves in China. Carved entirely out of solid siltstone, millions of cubic meters of rock were removed to create these massive, uniform underground halls. There are no historical records detailing how or when this excavation occurred. Archaeologists have yet to find a single tool capable of carving out this volume of stone anywhere near the site. The empty space itself is the evidence. A project of this scale requires a highly organized workforce, one completely absent from our historical textbooks. In Peru, the Sacsayhuamán walls feature irregularly shaped boulders weighing up to 100 tons. They fit together with a mortarless precision so exact you cannot slip a piece of paper between them, thus allowing the structure to survive centuries of severe earthquakes. The Great Pyramid of Giza is a mathematical achievement built on a logistical timeline that defies standard archaeology. To complete the structure within the accepted 20-year timeframe, builders would have to perfectly place one stone, some weighing up to 80 tons, every 2 minutes, 24 hours a day, without pause. Across its 13-acre foundation, the pyramid's base is leveled to within a fraction of an inch, perfectly aligned to true north. Multiplying its height and perimeter by a specific constant yields the Earth's exact polar radius and equatorial circumference. This mastery over stone and planetary mathematics indicates our ancestors possessed capabilities that rival our own modern engineering. Since the architecture points to a deep understanding of physics, we have to examine the physical tools and data these builders left behind. The 1513 Piri Reis Map detects Antarctica's coastline with one glaring anomaly. It is shown without ice. Glaciology confirms Antarctica hasn't been ice-free for at least 6,000 years. Yet the coastal contours here match subglacial topography only recently verified by modern sonar. Off the coast of Greece, a corroded lump of bronze pulled from a shipwreck was identified as a 2,000-year-old analog computer. Using a system of over 30 interlocking gear wheels, it tracked planetary movements and predicted eclipses. Complex gear-driven technology of this kind completely vanished from the human record for the next 1,500 years. These artifacts are surviving fragments of a highly precise scientific tradition that suffered a sudden interruption. In modern-day Turkey, Göbekli Tepe dates back 12,000 years, making it 7,000 years older than Stonehenge. Standard history claims that hunter-gatherers, groups without agriculture or metal tools, built this massive complex. These ruins prove that complex architecture and religion were the spark that birthed civilization, rather than a byproduct of it. Among the ruins of Kujit Rabu, archaeologists unearthed clay jars containing copper cylinders and iron rods. When filled with vinegar, this arrangement generates electric current. Whether they were using this current for electroplating or another undocumented purpose, it challenges the limits of what we thought was possible in ancient chemistry. The physical evidence points to a globally advanced supercivilization whose knowledge was entirely erased from human memory. If highly capable societies existed this early in our past, we have to ask why we lack their blueprints and where they went. The Library of Alexandria once housed up to 700,000 scrolls. As the information hub of antiquity, its destruction obliterated the written memory of the ancient world. The loss of those archives induced a state of amnesia, severing our direct link to the achievements of our predecessors. Evidence suggests this amnesia was preceded by a physical reset. Approximately 12,800 years ago, the Younger Dryas impact event struck the Earth. Researchers measuring ancient ice cores have confirmed that this cataclysm rapidly melted global ice caps. The resulting surge in sea levels engulfed coastal settlements and dismantled the societal networks of the era in an instant. The floods washed away everything except the massive megalithic stone structures, leaving us as survivors merely picking up